Elton Sefa, an Albanian migrant who allegedly paid £10,000 to ship him into Britain where he worked under a stolen Italian identity, has now been handed a life sentence after being found guilty of the brutal murder of 47-year-old construction site foreman John Woodward. This website reported late last month how Sefa had been found guilty of the sick attack, for which he has now been sentenced. His victim was described as a loving and caring family man by Detective Inspector James Howarth from the Met's Specialist Crime Unit, who said, "John was a loving and caring family man and supervisor who was attacked in the cowardly manner by the man who John had overseen for the previous 7 months." Elton Sefa has refused to say why he attacked John in such a brutal and frenzied way, and that has only added to the distress for John's family. Sefa reportedly had a good relationship with work supervisor Woodward despite being useless as a laborer, and disputes between the two reportedly flared up in the day before the slaying after incompetent Sefa cleared away work tools early. There was also a row over Sefa's pay, which Woodward dutifully tried to resolve for the Albanian migrant before informing him that his wages had been correct. Woodward was brutally killed on April 17, 2018 following an assault with a metal scaffolding pole, with lacerations to his neck being potentially attributed to a bloody Stanley knife found at the scene. The Albanian scurried off after the attack, fleeing to Amsterdam before moving on to his native Albania. His real identity was then uncovered and he was arrested by Albanian cops before being shipped back to the UK to face justice for his evil crime. John suffered blunt force injury to the head and was defenseless on the floor, said His Honour Judge Nigel Lickley QC. There were also multiple non-fatal injuries to his neck. For some reason, you attacked and killed him that day. You ended his life in a brutal way, attacking his head. You have given no reason why you murdered a man who is supportive of you and took you under his wing despite your shortcomings as a workman. You have said you have no memory of the incident. I doubt that because your actions before and after were purposeful. You have caused untold distress and misery. Words cannot express the true damage you have caused. It was assumed he had fallen and suffered an accident, but he had suffered a vicious attack by you.